There we go. Back in. A smooth. Wow, 1 in the queue. This could have been an even smoother transition. Even smoother. But yes, that was a very good game. I'll probably play more of that like tomorrow, and so forth and so forth. Although I may bounce between Haven, PlayStation VR, and Final Fantasy. Or shit, I might even take a break from Final Fantasy and just do Haven and VR. Well, PSVR, you know, I don't have any obligations. Whereas I know this game is like, I have obligation to play it. Not this game, I mean Haven. Little more obligation than normal. Okay. Smooth transition. Hell yes. Alright, so we gotta go to the Crystarium. Frey, return to the Crystarium. But yeah, I'll probably do more of Haven tomorrow. Of course. What up, Guts? How you doing? More of a slab than a sword. Big chunk of metal. Fucking Christ. You know, this is a dumb question, but how do I get the titles to go up under my name? I see everybody with titles, and I'm just like, I'll figure that out eventually. 300 hours later. Nope. Your character page? Oh! Oh wait, no, cutscene. Sorry. Not happening. Oh, that's right. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we recruited this dude to help bring everybody's souls back together, because that's important. Atrophy's a bitch, you know.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
Yeah, lot to take in, huh?
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own. And your soul is the densest of them all.
Oh, shit. I take offense to that.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vor3 and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
Do my chores.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
Yeah. All right. Oh. Ah, yes. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Fucking figured it out. Took me a second. Oh, I see. I see how it works. Oh, that's good. Sounds right. Finally got a title. Fucking nailed it. You have spun quite a tale. Oh, hold on. Hold on. You have spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world? White orosite, you say? An intriguing proposition. But one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen if their souls within orosite. They could very well become immutable to transference. Oh, immutable. To transference. Never to be restored to their bodies. Then, would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to the transference? In theory, yes. But the soul is not a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would referring to our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw ether from your surroundings. This process must be halted and the resulting surfeit of aether removed. Your minds would ultimately be separated from those faux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which will be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks like those poor souls at the inn Journey's Head, corrupted by sin eaters and their aether made stagnant by the light. Did we ever go back there to check on them? Did we ever do that? Corrupted, stagnant. Might I see these unfortunate? Oh, wow! Answer my own question. Why? Do you think you might be able to help them? I might, or might not. But I shan't know until I have seen their condition firsthand. Then I would glad to take you to them. On the understanding that you won't do anything which should increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for us to accompany you. While you escort our guests to the inn, I shall assist Oriange in creating the required requisite orosite. I can speak words today. I believe my talents would be better applied in an endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Beglug as necessary? Gotcha, fam. Let's make for Amarang then. I hate that my hair is so big that you can't see the circlet. Do. Someone doing the dance for every. Hold on. All right. That's fucked up. Doing a dance for everybody that's lost their souls. So this is Halric, is it? Yes, his etheric balance leans precariously towards the light. Towards stasis. I suppose what happened to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? The same as all poor souls are corrupted by the light. He'll become a sin eater. You don't know that. We've defeated the Gordons and banished the light from the night sky. Alric was completely unresponsive before, but now... Shit. And perhaps there is yet hope. If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patients. What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether in one's body. After some refinement, it became to be used by the Knights of Vobert. Then, for far darker purposes. Lest it fall in the wrong hands, I swear never again to make it. But for their sakes, I will break that oath. It's not like to reverse the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Considering that he's slowly getting better, we might have a means of helping him. What the? You good, fam? Where's this warmth I feel in my chest? Good, fam? Odin stares blankly at you. It would seem the tongue had no effect. Where's the other... This. Where's the other, Oh, there he is. Way over here. Feel warm, and my legs don't feel as heavy. Go on. Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function, in most patients at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. It is true with the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow. And yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time, but this holds only true for their corporeal ether. Their incorporeal ether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those later stages of corruption, like Howrick, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. The soul! His soul is too far gone. His mind held together by the finest of threads. There is a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it will take years, decades even. Gods. He could wait to find himself an old man. Fine reward for his persistence. An opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. Now, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize it's not what we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possibly can find a way to hasten the recovery? Maybe. Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Fair. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, do I not have Lolly Ho as a fucking thing now? Russians? An affirmative thumbs up. Thanks, dude. That's cute. That's only because they were doing shit and fucking around. So I'll come around and fuck around. There we go. Alright. See you later, dude. Take it easy. He's here for a while. I suspect the Crystal Exarch has told you of my past, that I was once a mage of the royal court of Vobert, and the soulcraft was my field of study. A tonic you administer to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge only brought suffering, a plague like the which none had ever known. In the hands of unscrupulous men, that which should have been my greatest triumph, instead became my greatest shame. Now you have a chance to redeem yourself. That I do. A comforting thought indeed. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal ether. You think it can be done? Oh, with the sky still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for aether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation to the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it needs to be done, if it's all the same to you. Whatever regents must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. Yeah, no, we shouldn't. I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task was to gather the necessary materials. The purest of waters and the finest of clays, as well as the Fey lantern brimming with pixie magic. If you're convinced of the resulting familiar could help with the patients, fine. For now, the water and clay will be sensible enough, but I think you know what we'll have to do to get to the lantern. Oh, you don't mean... The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. That's right, they like the twins so much. Fine. I'll pay you a visit to Ilmeg. Though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the Fey folk. Oh, while you're at it, seek out the new moo of Plaeni. They will be able to supply you with the water suitable for our needs. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? There still remains the matter of clay. Might I prevail upon you to find it? I got you. I got you, fam. Just point me in the right direction. Show me the nearest riverbed. Oh, hey, there you are. Excellent. Man, you have to pay for the school uniform, right? I might just fucking do it. I might just buy the fucking school uniform and glam myself for a while. Yeah, you know what? This is a great time. You can show me your FC's home because the teleportation shard is right there and I can just zip-zop back here.
20 minutes later.
I don't know, that seems like a undertaking that I would need to train for, because I've been watching a couple of friends, like, real-life friends, like, try to do some of the, like, hardcore raids and things. I'm just like... that's not a future I think I want to deal with. So I may, like... And I definitely joined that FC because it is a bunch of, like, real-life friends and all that jazz. Clay from Amarang would certainly be the best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us? Boy howdy, do I know some. Wait. Yeah, that would be the miners. That wouldn't be... Oh yeah, they might be able to point you in the right direction for sure. While you and the twins are... While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there's aught else I can earn in the stagnation which afflicts the people here. Yeah, that's a good call. Alright, Magnus. I need clay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I jumped ship, I'd likely still be... Actually, I'm pretty confident we have a couple of members in the Discord and part of the FC conversation. They're not actively within our FC because they're like on different data servers or doing different stuff altogether, but still come together to do things or talk about stuff or do real life actions. Because like not every single one of my real life friends has a like active character on this server. So it wouldn't be like a huge deal. Like I do like my friends and stuff like that, but I definitely know they take this game very seriously, which is a shame because I definitely like I know our head of the decorationing is very much about like she tries to keep us together like with various fashion shows and other stuff. Like it's fun little fun things, and like I could still participate in. It wouldn't be like a huge deal. Zalora, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We've just had a moment to finish repairing the talus and trolley you took to Nabatharang. Trolley was no big deal, but the talus could have been another matter, had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us to share the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man, that Chai news. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting a giant talus to work. Like a giant trolley. But Magnus still refused to see the good all I could do with. And maybe not a giant trolley. maybe not a giant trolley. You're entitled to your dreams, Jarek. But that doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. Something tells me Zalora didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, my friend? I need clay, and the best clay you've got. I see, and this familiar requires clay from Amarang. I won't look no further. If anyone can find some quality clay, it's us. Hell yeah. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commonality down these days. There must be some lurking about somewhere or another, begging to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was once a time to take clay from Mount Biran mines to make adobe bricks. Man, if you didn't know that adobe was a fucking word, you would have not known how to pronounce that word. It'd be like adobe. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Oh, there we go. We have to fucking... Oops, wrong one. There we go. Sorry, I fell off the stairs. I'm an idiot. Can we use the trolley? Can you... I don't need to go to Mordsuk. Take me on the trolley. Take me away, boy! Oh, wait, here we go. Heading south? No, I don't want to go south. I want to go north. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. There's central, northern, and southern hills of Amber, huh? Oh, yeah, I guess you would only go north. Alright, well, it looks like I'm walking. Turning in my last Eden quest. Ooh, nice. Now you're good. Hey, ain't it such a good thing that we fix these lanterns in that one quest? Oh, yeah, the nighttime songs are very nice. Ooh, you know what I should do as an off-stream thing is get all of the Aether currents for this place. Because I know, I'm pretty fucking confident all the way to 5.4 is going to be in the first. So it probably would behoove me to Beep beep. To do the all the aether currents. Oh, there it is. Ain't that a destination? Oh man, this is so nice. Search Mount Brain for lumps of clay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably not down there, right? Yeah, didn't think so. Oh, wait, here we go. Just around this fucking lump? Let me change class. Class changes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeet! Very good. Looking for this last one. It's probably, yep, right over here. Yep! Yay. Sorry, I heard your character laughing. I'm just like, bleh. Real good. Alright, and back to Journey's Head we go. Back to Amarang! There we go. Oh man, I almost wish I could have seen the twins' entire thing. Do I get an echo sequence of what happened to them? God, please. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into garden ornament, but no. Ha! Poor Alpha, no. You have the clay, I take it. Sure do. Enough to make a familiar out of it. Oh, wonderful. Don't you need clay for, like, golems? Or I guess some golems would be... I guess if you're not summoning a familiar, but if you're creating a familiar, you would need clay. Which would just be... Which would just be a, golem by that point. Wonderful. We need but combine the clay and the water, and heat the mixture in the Fey Lantern. After that, it'll be a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form, and perform the necessary incantation. Belug, I have a question. In the event we are in need of the spell and you aren't around, would it be possible for someone else to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skills, yes. Ah, Halleck and the others have suffered so much, and I swear to do everything in my power to save them. If there's a chance the spell could even do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Mayhap you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state combined with the strong desire to help them can drastically increase the magic's effect, and if you're plainly more familiar with these people than I dare say there are a few of all of Norvent more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Zalora? Yeah. Nope, you have my full confidence, fam. I'll give it my all. For Halric, for Tesleen. Tesleen! Ah, then we are on the mind of the matter. At least they will be one to conjure the familiar. Sick. Is me laughing that unexpected? No, it's just funny. It's just funny in general.
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay? Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
I know what a porksy is. Also, What do you want to bet? I'm going to take the prediction now. What do you want to bet that Alphino has all of the artistic abilities and Alice has none?
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
He's going to nail it.
Foxy. I think I know what you mean.
Come on, Alice. We fought those before. Oh, don't let me down. Don't let me down, game. I need to laugh at this.
There we are. How's that?
Oh, I love this trope. It's my favorite.
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
I really...
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
I'm so sure that the director showed him this and said, here's what happened. All right, make the voice lines. And of course, like that was very natural sounding. It was very holy shit.
You're not helping.
She's very artistic in the arts of sword fighting and swords and fighting.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality.
Oh, that's good.
Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye.
We just make the clay model so that it's close enough. It helps.
Now then.
But I'm not going to
as
tell
I
you
taught
that.
You, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
That doesn't rhyme, but that's okay. Oh, Porksy!
Not bad for a first attempt.
Yeah, not bad. That's pretty fucking good.
Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Here's your new pig friend. It's a porky. I don't play Monster Hunter, so... Very magic.
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need to
Poogie,
give it
there
a
we go.
name, and it will do as
Poogies
your
can't
heart desires.
Very magic. It just has to rhyme, and yeah, technically it does. Yeah, yeah. It is a more what is it? It's oh, what is it called when it doesn't rhyme when you say it aloud, but it rhymes when you look at it on paper? Oh god, what's that called? Shit.
A name. All right, I've decided. Now. go, Angelo!
Ah, warm. Pigu power. Wow, that's more than we've gotten out of him in months. Well, actual expression.
Mother, I...
Ooh, that's a lot of emotion. Oof. It's good. It's a good start. Yeah. Oh, that's good. God damn it. I believe it did, and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my... Did you ruin the mood? No! You just lighten the mood. I was like, oh no, and then I saw you jumping, I'm like, huh. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color was returned to his soul. Joined to his soul, for reals. Gods, I would jump for joy if I wasn't so exhausted. So close now, Halric. As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized, the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with no further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a... However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the animation of this stagnant soul is the most enlightening. I will need to put in my theory the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect. That is to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport back to this source via Acerite. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Belug said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like the tempered back at the source? No, not really. Is the fate of most tempered becoming slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases, or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Oh my god, Gabu! That's right, Gabu! Hello? He's so close! Exactly, his condition uncannily similar to Halric's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with earth aspected aether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow you speak? We had somebody, we literally had a creature summon a primal in a sort of fugue manner, and then he came out of it worse for wear. And he's also like not very respondent, but he does understand to things. He just does not respond to things. You know what? When she said it, I was like, when she was like, who? And then I was like, boom. Nailed it. Because I feel like if I saw it, I was like, I probably would have thought about it for a while. But man, I would have to reach back into my mind and be like, what, without Lise and whom, and because that was, God, that has to have been what, 150 hours ago. I don't even know anymore. It like anything before, you have to understand, anything before Shadowbringers is 50 hours. At this point, hold on. We gotta do the look, because when I started Shadowbringers, we were over 250 hours. And now, being that we are in now that we're in 5.1, and we ended normal Shadowbringers, the first of the expansion, at about 300, about 305. So that's 50 hours. It took me almost 50 hours. I could probably even break it down even further with the YouTube videos, although I did cut some of those YouTube videos down a little bit here and there, you know, for Soylent Green reasons. But, like, I'm at 311 hours currently, so anything, it's a little fuzzy. It's a little bit fuzzy. I'll get into it after I get through this dialogue, and then I'll let you... Hold on! I have a story to tell. But I refuse to spend time in all that aisles. If the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with their treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium and with Belug and see if you can make some headway with the newly poised theories. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but it sounds better. Instead of Beglug. I would tell you first rest, but I see you are not to be convinced. Ah, the fire of youth. Ah, let us pray return to the Crystarium. Finally, I found you. Oh, shit! What up, Kaishir? What are you doing here all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yomor. Lady Chai's besides herself, sighing and pacing the whole lot. Not near begged me to come and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I beg it I take you a returning Crystarium alone. Go on. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Belug. It's good. Sort of a Far Cry game. Ooh. Okay, good. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Yomo is at stake. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet that the Great Lady is just like, oh, but I missed Alphino. I do miss his company and his, like, understand. Like, I do miss. Lady Chai is just like, I do miss. What do you want to? To be fair, when is the Lady Chai ever anything but happy? I know, she's so cheerful, so I'm just like, yeah, I know he's like ready to fucking nail this. Real fucking good. Oh, yeah, back to Yomor. Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not to keep her waiting, eh? Oh boy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and teleport. Let's take the long way. Ooh. Yes. Let's do the monastery. Yes. Let's do that. I have not done that yet. I don't think I've done that yet. All right. Back into this. Yeah, no, it's really fucking bad. I know they don't. They're never going to see this shit. I don't have them on Facebook. I don't have them on Twitter. If they figured out my handle, wowie, wowie, woo.
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
Also,
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
I'm still on that whole thing where it's like, It's not a... It might not be a real problem, but it might be just a mild inconvenience for her. Wait for it.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
Oh, yeah, because he's off.
That is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
Oh, okay. This is good
What
reason.
happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
Oh, you did not pick him.
So you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
That's surprising.
After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility.
Oh my god. Dulia, you are a perfect candidate for being leader knowing this. Like, yeah, obviously, knowing all of this, like, this is perfect reason to be that. Like, shit.
Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a
Well,
problem.
given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
Yeah. That's... It makes sense, even if you know.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
I mean, really, though? I mean, I feel like you would be good, but maybe as a second in command to just kind of, push him along. All right, give me 1 minute. I will have to actually take my BRB now. Now that we're at the, now officially 4-hour mark. Yeah, where's the 4-hour and 18-second mark? I will take my slight break now, because I have not gotten up from this chair. Be right back. I come back to memes. Fucking kidding. Fucking. Back to memes. Here we go. Alright, hold on. Why? Why is this? Why is this real? I only saw this one today, but also, of course, you're my little pawn champ. Oh, that's our. If you're gonna date this stream, here we go. Holy shit! That's a. You're gonna be playing that now? Well, that meme is relevant? Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys have seen... It's really cringe. I'm not gonna play it because it is that cringe. But maybe I'll put it on my Discord later. It is the David Hayter being paid. Like, he does the cameo stuff, and he gets paid to, say stuff on the fucking video. Fucking... bullshit. You can pay people to say bullshit thing app. Of course, somebody paid him to be like, yeah, you're my little pog champ, and I'm just like, I listen to it, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna die. It's fucking awful. It's like, yeah, of course he's gonna do it as Snake. Cringy. Like, I laugh at it, but I'm just like, I wanna die. I wanna die because I laughed at this. PogChamp's the new. He turned himself into a pickle. Oh my god. Oh no, or it's weird that we're weirdly devoid of, No, I guess even being pickled was, oh god, even in this year being pickled was a fucking meme. Because, do you have any idea how many people pickled various, I don't know if you guys watched anybody streaming Bug Snacks, but all of the Grumbles, the Muppet characters that are in that game, and like, do you have any idea how many people pickled several of those guys? Too many. Yeah.
Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced.
But then he fucking dipped.
But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee?
Huh. But Alphino has a different...
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife.
Yeah.
There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You're right.
You truly think so?
Yes.
What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
I don't know. Well, whatever it is, he didn't flee. You're good.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return.
Yes, he does. And yes, he will.
Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
To be fair, I genuinely thought that, like...
You, my dear boy, you have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Oh, good. I mean, we're also gonna try to find him for her sake, right? Because we also love her. We love her, honestly. Like, she's not... This isn't... I'm glad the last time we saw her wasn't the last time we saw her, because she's such a good fucking character. It was proof that Yulmore wasn't totally fucking evil and awful out there. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why sometimes I just fucking walk away from the fucking, like, next fucking main scenario quest, because sometimes they just don't fucking spawn right away. Christ. Hold on, though. Hold on. We're so close to a, we're so very close to a, return chart. Why don't we... Yes, why don't we... Thank you for repeating. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do the Crystal Tower raids? Or, so, not the Crystal... Fuck, I read that. The Orbone Monastery. Yeah, let's do that. So if you don't want any more of 1.0, fucking now you can bail out of the YouTube shit, because we're gonna get the fuck out of here. I might actually put the chapter up for that, so you can fucking maybe. Anyway, like, this might be good night for some of my YouTube fam, but otherwise we can just kind of yeet ourselves into a new thing. All right. Let's do a raid.